This podcast is sponsored by Dr. Bennett's Life Mastery Communication and Relationships online course. Discover the secrets to effective communication and build lasting connections. Register today at verversity.com/course/lifemastery1.
How interpersonal skills sustain strong relationships. Discover practical communication strategies and interpersonal skills that help build and sustain lasting, healthy relationships for everyday life. How interpersonal skills keep your relationships strong. You know, when it comes to relationships, whether it's with your partner, family, friends, or co-workers, it's not always about grand gestures or getting things perfect. More often than not, what really sustains those connections day after day is something a little simpler, but way more powerful: how you communicate and connect with others on a personal level. I've been thinking a lot lately about interpersonal skills and how they play such a huge role in making relationships last. You don't have to be an expert or super outgoing to pull it off either. These are practical things that anyone can learn and improve on, and they make all the difference. So I wanted to chat about some straightforward but important communication strategies you can use to keep your connections healthy, happy, and strong. Think of this like relationship advice you can actually put into practice without it feeling like a chore. What are interpersonal skills anyway? Interpersonal skills are basically the tools you use to interact with people. They include things like listening, empathy, assertiveness, and knowing how to express yourself clearly, what we often call effective communication. These skills help you understand where the other person is coming from and respond in a way that builds trust and mutual respect. A lot of times, people think relationships just naturally work out if you like each other enough or spend enough time together. But without good communication skills, misunderstandings pile up and feelings get hurt. So investing in these skills honestly pays off big time. Tips for using communication skills to build and sustain relationship. Listen more than you talk. Sounds simple, right? But active listening is a game changer. That means really tuning in without planning your reply, judgment, or interruption. When you listen closely, the other person feels valued, which strengthens your bond. Show empathy. Try to put yourself in their shoes. Even if you don't agree with what they say, validating their feelings shows you care. Saying things like, "I can see why you feel that way," goes a long way in calming tense moments. Be clear and honest. Avoid vague statements or hints. Instead, share your thoughts and feelings straightforwardly but kindly. This reduces confusion and builds trust because people appreciate when you're upfront without being harsh. Practice patience. Relationships aren't perfectly smooth highways. They're more like winding roads with bumps. Sometimes you need patience to work through miscommunications or frustrations without escalating into arguments. Use I statements. Rather than blaming or accusing, focus on how you feel. For example, say, "I feel hurt when," instead of "you always." It helps keep conversations constructive instead of defensive. Check in regularly. Make it a habit to ask how someone's doing or what's on their mind. Regular casual check-ins maintain connection before problems get too big. The role of body language and non-verbal cues. It's not just what you say, but how you say it. Body language plays a massive role in effective communication. Eye contact, nodding, facial expressions, and even your tone of voice all send signals about your feelings and attentiveness. Being mindful of your own non-verbal cues and reading others can prevent misunderstandings and deepen understanding. Sometimes a smile or a gentle touch can communicate support better than words ever could. Why developing these skills is totally worth it. When you invest in building your interpersonal skills, you're not just improving one relationship, you're setting yourself up for success across the board. Whether it's in your family, with your partner, or at work, strong communication skills reduce conflicts, increase satisfaction, and create a sense of security. It's also a confidence booster. When you know you can handle tough conversations or express your needs clearly, you feel more in control of your relationships and less stressed. Want more guidance? There's a course for that. If you're thinking, "Okay, this sounds great, but where do I start?" I've got you covered. The Life Mastery, Communication and Relationships course is an amazing resource that walks you through practical communication skills and relationship building techniques step by step. This course breaks down complex ideas into manageable lessons you can apply every day. Plus, it's designed to be engaging and easy to follow, no jargon or fluff. Enroll now and begin sharpening your communication skills to create deeper, more meaningful relationships. Whether you want to better connect with loved ones or improve your professional interactions, this course offers tools that truly work. Wrapping it up. At the end of the day, healthy relationships come down to consistent effort and respectful communication. Small things like really hearing someone out, sharing honestly, and showing empathy build up over time to create strong, lasting bonds. So next time you're chatting with a friend or having a tough talk with a family member, remember that careful use of interpersonal skills and effective communication can make all the difference. And if you want to dive deeper into those skills, check out the Life Mastery Communication and Relationships course. It's truly worth it. Thanks for hanging out and chatting about real ways to keep relationships thriving. Just thinking about this stuff makes me realize how powerful simple communication can be.